December 15th, Historical Commission. We're a little bit late, it's 7:13. Call to order for the meeting. Motion to approve the minutes from the November 17th meeting of 2025. Do I have a motion and a
Yes.
second?
Second. Whichever.
Great, I love it. So a first for Irene, and then a second for Sherry. And then since it's not strictly Zoom, do we have to do a roll call and stuff like that? I don't think so, right? Or it's a hybrid?
I don't know. Should we just do it
Let's just do it,
and then we'll
right?
find out later?
Yeah, I'd rather do it and have everything be like crisp, right? So all in favor? Courtney?
Yes.
Irene?
Yes, yes.
Great, yeah.
Yes.
Dragon, yes. Sherry?
Yes.
Megan?
Yes.
Thank you so much. All in favor to approve the minutes. All right, old business. CPA projects with the driving tour?
Still working.
Yeah.
TBD.
It is a huge undertaking.
Yes, a very long
with this project and like just incredible work that everybody's doing. So I don't want anyone to feel like it's a huge undertaking what we're doing, like especially.
It's coming along.
Yeah.
So that's the good news.
But as a volunteer commission,
loved-
it's incredible.
The different styles that you sent
Oh,
us.
yes.
That was really
Thanks for
very,
listening to all that stuff.
yeah,
That was
that
good.
was really
I
interesting.
still need to send a funny one, just
Oh, no,
I-
a comedic one.
That would be great.
Yeah,
I need
it's
that.
for kicks.
in my life. But the different inflection and
Hmm.
stuff is really interesting because I'm not a audio. Well, I forget the type, like, but
Just
a voice,
voiceover.
a voiceover, and it's so neat, like hearing the different ways that you can say the same thing.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's coming along. I'm excited to like hopefully have something solid for you guys to like. I'm hoping for a couple of chapters or whatever
Yeah.
it is, like when we meet next. But this holiday season is, you know.
Well, we are a volunteer commission and we put in what we can do and that's okay, you know? So our community is greater for anything that we are able to touch and do.
I did see, however, the lovely walking tour brochures at Essalon today.
Oh, good.
Showing them to my kids. I was like, we made these. It was really exciting. So that was cool.
Super awesome. Anything else for the driving tour? No, Courtney's, no, okay. So item B is the house plaques.
Mhm.
What you got?
Making a little bit of progress, and thank you for the link to that custom house, I think,
Yeah.
website.
Right.
The prices are pretty good.
Right.
Yeah,
And
go
they're,
figure.
and they're in New Jersey.
New Jersey, so I reached out to them, the guy got back to me today, they're super busy right now getting their orders out, but I sent him an overview of our project, and then I followed up with his email, so hopefully
Nice.
we'll get to talk after the holiday.
What's the company again? What the
Well, actually, if you go to this line,
Okay.
What I liked about their company is it's an old, small
Yeah.
family
yeah,
operated thing.
it, to
By
the
their
second to
website.
last one, Courtney?
I've never shared a screen before, can you believe that?
Oh, Nick can probably help. He's probably an expert at the IT stuff.
So I did share a screen and then it goes to here.
Try clicking.
But I wanna-
Try that.
Oh, there we go. Share.
Weird.
Okay, and then to the second to last,
Okay, second to last.
okay. So, Comfort House, yeah. That's the website, and I put the URL up there. And then this is one example of the plaque that we were last talking about in the oval design. I like that.
I like it too, yeah.
And then there would be another, they've got like probably about 15 of
Yeah.
them. But the technical specs are hard to read here, but they tell you what,
Oh, just kidding.
go back.
Oh,
They tell you what they're made of.
how do I take
just-
notes
just scroll
and
up.
share it?
Oh, I don't think you can.
Okay.
But they're right here. Just put these in the notes.
Okay.
It tells you what they're made of, so this is, some kind of aluminum. Weathered aluminum or waterproof aluminum, and then it gives you the dimensions. I think this is 13 by 8 almost, which I think is pretty big.
Yeah.
I think that's too big, so, you know, we'll get the right sizing and the right sizing of the lettering.
Paper.
It's 8 by 11. so-
Yeah, this is I mean, I think this would be a pretty good size, yeah. What else? Some of them, so I was hoping we could get into the actual website and look at a few of them, because some of them you can have different colors.
Oh, I see that, yeah, they list available in these colors. Oh, there's a ton.
Yeah.
So would we then set a color for the town?
That's what we want to talk
Okay.
about, you know, because
Yeah.
I think some of them are really kind of pretty colors, and maybe set 1 or set 2, you know, come up with some options.
It's like do we have town colors? Does anybody know? Hadley has town.
Blue and gold.
I guess blue.
I mean, the schools do.
What are the schools?
Blue and gold.
Blue and
Blue and gold? Okay.
Although our historical commission signs are green and gold.
Gold. Okay. Then they have some kind of mossy, sagey green too, which is very pretty. So we'll look at those as we get going on it. But I was very happy to see the site.
Yeah.
So that's all good. And then the next thing we were talking about is the logos. So the next slide, the two that we have discussed so far are the Hadley
Of course.
seal,
Yeah.
and then we were talking about asparagus. And
Nothing better.
Yeah.
I like that.
so I just went up these, obviously these, we couldn't use these, but we could get a rendering
Yeah.
of something similar. The two top ones are actual photographs, and I like how they're tied with a little cord or string, as opposed to rubber bands. And the bottom ones are illustrations, and we'd have to find somebody who could
Yeah.
come up with a rendering of these. But I think it would be kind of cool to have them kind of crisscross with the ferny things going on either end and tied in the middle. That would be kind of cool. And I also liked the ones on the library bag.
Well, so that's what I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna say, is I know the Friends are looking into new bags and items
Oh, okay.
with their logo, so I wonder if it would be super cool to dovetail
Yeah.
into that.
I asked Jennifer at the town hall if she had it. She didn't, but she asked Patrick at the library
Yeah.
to send it to me, so
Yeah.
we'll do that. And then, you know, there's the town seal, which I've never really looked at closely before.
Yeah, it's got General Hooker on there.
Yeah.
It sure does.
Yeah. plow.
Gosh, almighty, yeah.
Wow, in the background.
Yep.
The building is,
That's the school.
The original school, right,
Yeah.
before it burned down.
I like the idea of tying in the bags with whatever we use to kind of like try to make a town like
Theme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah.
Well, because the whole like Grown and Hadley things have asparagus on them anyway.
Yeah.
Tie
It'd be
into
fun.
that. Yeah, it's really fun.
So.
I like that.
Does anybody know an illustrator?
Well, so
Let me take on one more thing.
well, I think that
You just have to put me in touch with them.
I think at the recent Friends meeting that I was at, I think they have somebody already working on it.
Oh, perfect,
Oh, awesome.
okay.
So, I can try to connect.
Yeah.
with the things.
And also kind of thinking in terms of the signs, it's gotta be really simple, because it's gonna be embossed.
Right.
So,
Like almost like an outline kind
yeah,
of thing. would be
yeah,
cool.
silhouette or
Yeah.
something, so.
It's kind of what they have on the Grown and Hadley shirts, right?
Mhm.
It's kind of like a silhouette. Yeah.
So, that's it for now.
Should we also maybe consider something that's more history related?
It's a good idea.
Yeah?
Because I
like,
love the asparagus
not Hooker?
idea.
We'll just put the Witch of Hadley on it.
Oh, that would be fun, or the angel.
We got
Hadley.
awesome, yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
kinda cool.
yeah.
I don't know. That's a
unfortunately,
check.
the more historic crop is tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
With our
yeah.
barns and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, with a
Oh, a
barn.
barn
A barn would be
work,
nice.
Yeah.
Right?
A
A barn's
tobacco
awesome.
barn.
Oh, tobacco barn.
Yeah.
Well, because our
That'd be
tobacco
really cool.
barns are very unique.
And
They
they're
are.
so
They're gorgeous.
beautiful.
They are.
How far back does the tobacco go?
I don't know for sure.
But very,
But,
lot
yeah, I
longer
mean, looking, like, well, let me just,
No.
I think I wrote about it. in
No,
the walking
well,
tour.
I know it from, I have it on my mattress list somewhere, there was one at 1900. There was one that was as old as 1900, so we know it goes back as that far.
Okay.
Um,
And then there was the broom, right?
Oh, the broom
Room.
factory in
Yeah.
North Hadley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also
Oh,
the
and then you
ice,
had the witch there, and you're.
and also
That's
the
another witch there.
the ice cutting was also another lucrative production business here.
I love the barn idea. The barns are so
Yeah.
aesthetic. They're really
Yeah.
pretty.
Where is it?
It'd be cool if we could make some kind of like a barn and asparagus.
Yeah.
logo.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
great idea.
Tobacco Barn 1870, I knew I'd seen one on here.
That's a pretty long time.
You can
I
always
could maybe
find
ask
the
my
things.
brother to work on this.
The barn. Oh,
Because the
broom?
barns go back, like perspective wise, if you had a barn going back and then you had like asparagus on top, you had like a cross, like a, you know, like a
Cool.
logo thing. What do you call those? Like a coat of arms for Hadley, that's like a barn and some asparagus.
And you could literally put the tobacco over the barn too.
Oh,
Have the barn with the tobacco running sideways on it.
Barns are so pretty.
Mhm.
They're beautiful.
Okay. So we
Awesome.
got some ideas.
I love it.
Okay.
We're making some progress.
Making a little progress, yeah.
Steady
Moving
Eddie.
forward. So I'm excited.
Do we feel like we can move on to agenda item 3? For the standing agenda items, if any updates are available, the 250th anniversary of the
Well-
American Revolution.
This one I'm gonna highly recommend on January 17th from 12 to 3, the Springfield Armory is marking the 250th anniversary of Henry Knox's daring noble train of artillery, bringing the guns from Ticonderoga.
really?
And they have a whole program going on, horse and drawn oxen carriages, horse and oxen drawn cannon, not carriages, sledges, colonial militia interpreters, artillery and firearms, blank firing, bunch of stuff.
Sounds
Good.
So it sounds really kid
Yeah.
Yep.
friendly too. So that's the big one that
Yeah.
I know of that's coming up.
When and where is that?
It's at the Springfield Armory.
That's where, like, Springfield Technical Community Colleges.
That's a biggie.
My
Yeah.
grandfather learned how to drive there.
I've been to the Springfield Armory. There are a lot of guns there, and there are a lot of old guns
Yeah.
there as well.
Good. And so what is that published on? DAR?
Is it on that Mass?
It's Mass
site?
250.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
different.
I get stuff. They send
Yes.
stuff to me, and that's the one they sent recently.
Because the Mass 250 site is the big one where it's like the hub where they're putting all the things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. But then locally, I do know that the DAR is going to be planning events on their lawn
Well, and
throughout the summer.
And Alan and I did talk about a cemetery thing, and I did get my stuff out about that, and I gave him a sample taking the students' work. I wrote an actual woman's description of her life in here in Hadley.
Whose life?
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, interesting, just a woman.
Yeah.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't,
interesting.
I mean, she was a
She
real person.
Yeah,
She was a real person.
yeah.
And I used her information from, the kids had done a great deal of the research, and they wrote up papers, but the papers were, some of them were in a narrative form, some were in just an essay form, so but I can take from the papers and create a narrative form, which I gave a sample of that to Alan already,
Oh, nice,
so, yeah.
nice.
Because that would be super cool. I mean, it's not cool that anybody died, but it would be really cool to have like a living experience of like
Yeah.
people who lived in Hadley and like their stories, right? Like,
Yep, it's then called the,
I know, I'm not good at that word finding stuff.
no, it's an actual book.
The Book of Hadley?
No, there's a
A
book.
biopic or?
No, it's about people in a cemetery, and there's a name of it.
Oh.
Oh, I can't think of it. It's gonna pop into my head after
It
I
will,
move here.
about
Yeah.
2 hours later.
Yeah,
It'll- yeah. If you're anything like me.
Oh, maybe an email I sent it out.
And then is that Do we have any other 250th plans? Has anybody heard anything
I-
else in the town?
I
or-
don't think we specifically have anything for Hadley necessarily. I think we're kind of, the sense I get is that I think with the other projects that we have going, that it might be challenging for us to kind of spearhead an individual thing, that it might be, in my own words, easier to kind of lean into these other things that are happening and support them.
And I think that offering Alan our help will make life easier
With
for
his-
Alan too, because he's coming up with some ideas. And, you know, that's a small group as well. So
Yeah.
if, rather than Historical Society do stuff and the Historical Commission, I would think that it would be much more
Help each other
sensible
out.
to do it together.
That's a
Yeah.
great point.
And Alan is certainly in favor of that.
What about something on the common?
That'd be great.
We'll just all dress up as reenactors, our
Yeah.
group.
What do you think?
I mean, is there
What
something
day-
we could plan with them, with the Historical Society?
Probably.
Could somebody, so when there was an event on the common last July,
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
and it was run by Andrea and Christian
Valley
Stanley.
Mall. Valley Mall.
Yeah, Valley Mall.
Yeah.
So they like spearheaded it and used their business license
Yep.
to do all the permitting, but if somebody, like, could the Historical Society
I'm
get a permit to do something?
I'm sure we could get a permit. I also wonder if they would be open to dovetailing into something.
Mhm.
I can imagine they would be a great partner with that.
Mhm.
Because that would also like encourage more people to attend, right? Like if we had a food truck or some other bonus thing.
Oh, it was really fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Did
You're
you
talking
go?
about the Friday?
I wasn't
afternoon
able to
thing?
go.
It was a Saturday night, no, Friday night, yeah. it
Yeah,
was
is that the
Friday
one I
night.
saw you at? Is that-
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got there
yeah.
late, yeah, but, yeah, the
Did you
food
go for a
truck
little
and.
while? Yeah, it was
It
cute.
was great, it was really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
So-
but I can definitely imagine we'd be able to get a permit for that. And we could look into like them partnering with it or helping us out and stuff like that. Because I know they're really great supporters of the things in town.
You're talking about, Valley Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they organized the whole thing, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But this would be a July
Yeah.
4th celebration.
Yeah.
Can you do fireworks?
Probably not. We'd probably need a big permit for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could we do something like not on the 4th so that it doesn't conflict with everything
Yeah,
else?
there's
But
so
we
much
do it
going
the
on.
weekend
And Alan is
before or
planning something for the 4th around the document, that
Oh, right.
Declaration of
At
Independence.
at the Historical Society?
I don't know if it's at the Historical Society, but I know that they're planning, because the town has that 1824
Right, that they're getting.
reproduction of the Declaration that
Oh,
they're
right.
getting, so.
Okay. Well,
So what I'm hearing is eagerness to partnership locally for like a 250th event with the Historical Society, maybe leading into like outside partners for like venue assistance on the common and stuff like that. That would be super pumped.
So, I'm
What's our
happy to,
action items?
I'm happy to reach out to Alan to learn more. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yep. Cool, in terms of next steps. Thank you.
And then I'll report back.
Thank you. Anything else for the 250th?
I wonder if anybody who's like a reenactor would be willing to like volunteer to do something
Well-
like that. Do we have any in the town?
We sure do have some intent that we could probably lean on. Yeah.
We'll just come for an hour and like.
Yep. Yep.
Go
We
ahead.
also have great connections with like Deerfield, Old Deerfield, that live in town in terms of like that, and other bodies, like I think of the Bears and stuff like that, in terms of a good knowledge base with
Oh,
connections.
Marla Maple.
Marla. Oh, golly.
Marla Miller, excuse me. Oh my gosh.
We're doing our
Yeah.
best here.
Yeah.
It's late. It's past my bedtime. Anything else we think?
Just maybe keep brainstorming about things we can add to that.
Yeah. I wonder do we think we should start like a Google sheet for like people to kind of crowdsource and drop thoughts on? Would that be helpful in the drive, Courtney? What do you think?
Yes, but we cannot provide feedback in the document.
Right, it can be information sharing,
Yeah.
but not.
What does that mean?
We
Not
can
feedback.
drop info, but we can't have deliberation or discussion.
Oh, right.
Because as a commission committee, due to open meeting, it would break open meeting law. From my understanding.
Okay.
Cool. Do we feel like we can move on to agenda item 4, which is new business? Cool. Review of the 5 properties.
Yeah, so hopefully everybody had time to look through the Macris listings based on what area everybody was assigned to come up with the 5 what we think are the 5 most important structures in that area. I'm happy to go first, and if you guys don't have it done, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I completely failed.
Okay.
Just being saying that out loud.
So I had West Street, so it's like, how do you
You're right, that's
So hard.
how do you pick just
You're
5?
like my house and.
So I did one West Street, which is the old Ferryman's Hotel
Yeah.
/ Cook / Solomon Tavern
Yep.
from 1800. 22 West, which is the Porter House, the oldest house in Hadley, 1789. 28 West Street, which is the Hadley District Schoolhouse number 2 from 1850. The Kellogg Ferry House, 137 West Street from 1770. And 138 West Street, which is the old Warner Tavern. An honorable mention, I have 123 West Street, which is that green house where Starday Farm is. They have a barn with a whole bunch of like engravings and things in the wall that they have preserved. I just want to make
that's
sure
cool.
that we don't
That's really
forget
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like an outbuilding, right? Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dating back to 1890. So yeah.
And what about 2 and 4? West Street,
Oh, Holly Hobby.
Holly Hobby and,
It's so hard. How do you
It's
pick them?
All of West Street. I feel like
I
that's the
know,
hardest
the
part.
whole-
That's the hardest street.
Yeah,
to
I think
have.
4 West Street is definitely.
and 2 is Andy's house, but it's got
Yeah.
a plaque on it, that's why I
It
mentioned
does,
it.
yeah.
Now, what are we just identifying these as private properties that are what?
I think we decided we were gonna focus on a shorter list of structures to make sure that we're investing our energies and making sure that, I don't really know, what did we decide?
Yeah.
Because I think we were concerned about, so we wanted to acknowledge properties like historical notoriety or whatever you want, I'm saying the wrong words. But I believe, from my understanding, we expressed caution with private properties, with potentially people having the feels about that and not it being like a town thing with pursuing the preservation thing, right? Am I
Yeah,
remembering that?
and not using the word endangered,
Right,
because some of them are actually in really good shape.
yeah.
This is more like a watch list.
I think so, yeah.
Is Alan's house, is his house on there, on your list?
He's on Middle.
Oh, okay. where's
Is
that?
Alan
He
on,
used, he
no,
used to live on West Street.
Alan White? I thought he was on Bay Road.
Oh yeah, he's on Bay Road,
Yeah.
across from Mary.
Right.
Yeah.
Not Weinberg. I'm not talking about
Oh, you're
Weinberg.
different Alan.
Oh,
It's a housekeeper.
I don't know.
It's the house on the corner, which I thought actually was on Bay Road because it has a driveway to Bay Road, but it's actually listed on West Street.
Oh, yeah,
I know which one
Oh.
you're talking about,
The white one that needs to be
Oh, that has a
painted.
new little fence
Yeah.
out front with the pup?
Yeah, I
for
have
a
that on
dog?
here, 137.
Like, I didn't know the number, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, the old ferry house, right?
Um,
Oh, no, the old
Oh,
Warner
yeah.
Tower, 138.
yeah,
Yeah,
Cause the ferry house is the yellow one that they
Yes.
turned into the like 3 apartments.
Yes.
Or when they redid it last year, right?
Yep.
a lot.
Oh,
of
that's over on Bay Road then?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's not one though.
I didn't put it
Let's see.
on my list because it's too late.
Yeah,
A
Yeah.
lot of these are apartments.
yeah. I know. I didn't get to do my homework because I'm naughty. Don't tell my teacher next to me. But,
Maybe not a first thing.
but for North Hadley, definitely like the North Hadley Hall, North Hadley Congregational Church, the Dwyer House and compound up there.
The mill, the old mill, right?
Mm-hmm, yep, so the broom mill. Right by the lake. I would say like for North Hadley, those are probably, if I had to narrow it down to the top 4,
yeah.
that's what I would say. I could do 8 million more, but I'll shave it down.
What about the house at the Historical Society? They have that big painting of an old inn with the columns. That's in North Hadley, right? I can't
Glenn
remember what it's
Clark's
called.
house?
Oh.
Which one?
Well, there are the two with the columns.
Yeah.
There are 2 houses with the columns.
Yes.
One is on the road and one is kind of set back.
Yes.
Those would be on my list also.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
one is apartments, it just sold, or it's like a, yeah, I don't know what the shape of the other one is.
Okay.
It's like a little,
Isn't it Glenn, are you talking Glenn Clark's house?
I think it used,
Address?
I think it used to
Yeah.
be Glen Clark's house.
Yeah.
those are also, that whole area is really funky because that was, you know, when we were doing all the buildings, like the addresses and stuff, I was
Oh,
up
yeah.
there too, and like none of the addresses
Nothing will
match
match up.
anything. And you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
find what the actual address
No.
is, it's so confusing.
Yeah,
The parsonage is another one.
across the street. Yeah, I know.
There are a bunch up there, and they're like, a lot of them are very hidden too, like kind of either overgrown or on a back road, or the address has changed or whatever. It's very hard to find things there. It's not very straightforward.
No, it's so different than it's so different than it used to be in the good old days.
The street number.
There's
But-
also a really sweet house, when you drive up past the hall and the church, it's up, if you're headed north, it's on the left, it has a plaque, and it's got like the sweet little like columns in the front, like the tiny ones in the porch with the little like arches on it. It's a tiny
So
little
when you go
lighthouse.
through a teeny tiny house?
Yeah, it's like pretty small, it's adorable
Is
though.
that Dorothy Russell's house?
So that's what I was just gonna say, is it Dottie's house?
When you go past the hall and the church, and then it's like right up on the left.
Yeah, so there's 2 houses before you go to the curve, which used to be Stankwitz and I forgot the other people. But Dottie Russell's house
That
is
was
the
so,
1890 or something like that.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah,
That would be on my list just
Oh,
for
and-
looks wise.
and notoriety for
And
being
Pat,
just,
Too.
oh, yes,
That used to
so
be a
that's,
school.
right, so that's right on Mount Warner. And
The beginning of
the
it.
librarian, one of our librarians actually lives in that house now.
Oh.
Which
Yeah.
house?
The Pratt house. I don't know the address, but it's right across the street from my brother's house.
Is it like the teeny tiny one?
It's small.
It's
It was,
super
it
teeny
was a
tiny.
one-room schoolhouse
Yeah.
Yeah.
at one time.
That's
Yep.
very cute too.
Midge used to drive me to choir practice. They were great.
Your brother's on the one.
My brother lives on Stockwell,
Okay.
in the house that we grew up in, so
Okay.
right there. Yeah. That was like,
It's your
My
stomping
zone.
grounds. Got it.
we used to ride our bikes back when Pips General Market was still open. And we would ride our bikes down to get candy
Where was it?
right in North Hadley, across from North Hadley Hall.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Is
It's now an
oh,
apartment building.
Right,
Okay,
and-
that apartment where like that little gas sign
They
is?
call it,
Oh,
they have a
that-
name for it,
that's so cute.
something
But-
nest or.
So, and then across the street before that was Hans General Market, which is where the back of that white building abuts to the,
The mill.
the
I'm talking
mill.
about- Yeah.
yeah.
I wish that was still
But that
a
was-
store. Get some coffee in North Hadley.
Mm-hmm.
That's the dream. That's the dream. If we won the lottery, I'd be like,
We
you
could
guys
put that
are
restaurant up there.
let's
That's-
go. We have to put a coffee shop back
That's
in
my-
North Hadley.
That's my jam. Sorry,
So
we
Mary's-
digress. Thank you for
Tangent.
pulling us back.
Yeah, Mary Center 5, Russell School, which I think would be on everybody's. St. John's Church, the Farm Museum, the
Yep.
Lucius Crane Tavern, which she noted is
Is that-
possibly endangered on former stagecoach route. Tavern was known for spring dance floor on second floor.
Is that the
1840.
one on the corner of West Street and Route 9? Is that?
103 Russell Street. Yeah, I think it's the one that always has the antiques outside.
right.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
with the
that
estate
one.
sale always
Right.
going on.
Someday I'm going to get hit by a
Oh,
car.
it'll, something.
And the Charles Miller House, 156 Russell Street, 1906, broom shop. Old broom shop.
Where's that? I don't know.
Let's see, 156 Russell.
Courtney's gonna be organized and Google it right now.
Oh. This one? You'll probably recognize this building. It's pretty much right across from Town Hall.
Oh, yep. Like right when you're headed
On
into
Russell.
Town Hall, it's right on the right-hand side before the vodka building. Is that right? Or am I thinking of the right place?
It's on the right, yeah.
Yeah,
On the right-hand side. Yeah.
I didn't know that. So that's what I got. Anybody else?
North Bay Road, starting at 98 Bay Road, which used to be the Clark Ezra Inn and Toll House,
Oh, yeah.
which is pretty well in good shape. I mean, it's been maintained. And then the 102 Bay Road, which was the New Boston
Oh,
Street
that's
Schoolhouse. It's
brick
a
house.
cute little brick house.
So stunning.
What was it? New Boston
New Boston Street Schoolhouse, 102 Bay Road.
House.
And then E.W. Dickinson, what's E.W. stand for? I see it. Well, I'm not gonna keep looking. But E.W. Dickinson House at 108 Bay Road. And I think that one still has some outbuildings too. And then there's a cute one at 107 Bay Road that looks like it's in need of some love. It's not in bad shape, but you know, some of it's still wood on the outside, and so you can see that the exterior is going to be gone sooner or later. Yeah. And then the one that I really am concerned about is the one that Michael Doctor lives in, the Rodney Smith House, 121 Bay Road.
Is that the one on the corner of the two streets?
It has a lot of burns and stuff.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
not that long ago, it was in really good shape, and then all of a sudden, look at the list.
Well, it's all apartments now and
Oh, is
stuff,
it?
but yeah, but it was the Cornelius house. Cornelius Callahan house. Get that right one of these days. Cornelius Callahan house, I believe, at one time. But that one's pretty old. It's 1770.
Oh, wow, that is old.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Did anyone have?
I'm gonna have to wait until next month.
That's
No
okay.
problem.
Who had Hawk in them? Anybody?
Was it Diana?
Oh,
Diana
yeah,
did.
Diana did.
But Hockenham, Hockenham.
Yeah. Yeah.
The schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that is a worry because it's going to need money thrown at it.
Right, but in terms of notariable
Mhm.
area, if we're just trying to crowdsource properties.
Because she had initially assigned me like Plainville area, but then she kind of lumped me into North Hadley because she was like, I'll do Plainville because it's confusing and I know
Yeah,
all the places. So then I've been like a gnome in no man's land. I have no assigned area, so
You're
tell me
everywhere.
where to go.
You're everywhere. that house right across from Mitch's. That's an old one too, isn't it? With the flood zone,
The house that used to belong to the Johnsons?
I think so.
Yeah.
You too.
I know, you always name it by people's names, and the rest of us from out of town are like,
Yeah, But
yeah,
then
Mitch's house,
then-
definitely.
but then it was owned by.
Old man Johnson.
Then it was owned by Chuck somebody, Chuck Bowles.
Yeah.
So it was owned
Oh,
by.
yeah.
it was
That was-
Richard Johnson
See,
house, and
don't
it
you
was Chuck
know?
Bowles.
I should, clearly. We need to like get more involved.
Chuck Bowles was a big man on campus in
Yeah.
Hadley for a long time.
Oh,
Funny.
it is funny.
If we need to know anyone, I know who to ask.
That's this one.
No, no. You've lived here all your life, I haven't.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, all
The
right.
Hockenham Schoolhouse looks super sweet right now. It's got the candles in the window.
It's
Oh
the
my gosh.
cutest little building.
I don't, who does that? Is it
Probably
Betty
Mary.
Fair, or is it,
Or
is it Mary
I'm
Fair,
sure
or
it's
is it
Mary.
Denise, or?
Denise. It's probably both of them.
Yeah.
Right,
But Mary is the one who has the keys and stuff
Yeah.
to that, so,
Well,
yeah.
Denise is like right across the street.
right,
but-
legit,
yeah,
right across the street.
Yeah.
I mean, we were there on our tour, and Denise was like,
Who is that?
Who is walking
who's,
in?
who's
showed
pulling
up.
up in a van? And
comes
came
running
over and
down.
say hi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
It was the best. I would expect nothing better. Oh,
All right, so we'll have to look at Hockenham again.
yeah,
Now that we don't have the OG resource on.
I know, I feel lost.
Where is she?
She's enjoying some free time.
I know.
'Cause she
Can be a
was
guest
amazing.
appearance.
She will make some cameos, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that media jargon in there for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Mhm. That's
Uh,
good.
Do we feel like that's enough for that agenda item? Social media page?
So I created a Facebook page, and I haven't shared it with anybody because there's nothing on it. But there's a couple pictures, like the profile picture and the cover page. But I thought what we should do is sort of build it up a little bit, put some posts up there before we share it with everybody. So I thought I could pull some blurbs from the walking tour and the driving tour, put some pictures up there, say when our next meetings are, if there's anything else that makes sense for us to put up.
I post
for it.
250th stuff on my Facebook page, so that.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
That
great.
is on my Facebook page, so
Okay,
that can be
great.
pulled onto there
Yeah.
too.
Just wait till we get our bar and asparagus.
I know.
And then we'll really be.
Um,
What about an Instagram? Does anyone feel like that's a thing, or just do a Facebook?
you gotta have a lot of photos for that.
You have a lot of
Wait.
photos.
No, I mean, that's what you have to have for
For
Instagram,
Instagram, I mean,
or videos or something. So if there's the content, there are photos, certainly. from the
I'm
book.
trying to think of our demographic of people who are interested in Hadley history, like, are they
Yeah.
really gonna be on Instagram?
I don't know.
it's a good way to loop in those Gen Zers. Historical. I mean, maybe it's like work on the Facebook, and if we get enough photos and content, like of the plaques or whatever,
Yeah.
we can start taking cute
Yeah.
photos. Maybe then we can start
Because,
on Instagram.
right, because also what I think about is, sometimes you can post something on Instagram and it'll share
Link it to
over,
Facebook.
Yes,
link
Yeah.
it to your Facebook, so it's not having to duplicate
Totally.
efforts,
totally.
but can enhance what you're posting.
I'd be happy to do an Instagram if we make one that's easy.
Is it so, this isn't a private page, is it, or do you have to be,
It'll be a
You have to,
group, I
like-
assume? A Facebook group?
No, it's a page.
Oh, it's a page.
But I think you'd have to
Like you just have
join
to
it or
follow
like
it,
it.
right?
Yeah, follow it
follow
so people can
It's a
actually
page.
see it in their feed. Yeah,
but it's not moderated?
Well,
Will it
we
be
would,
moderated?
we would moderate it.
I would probably do it.
Would be
And
the
therefore you
concept.
have to sign up for the group? If it's moderated?
You just
Like
have
for the
to,
Hadley page, you have to,
you
you
go
have
to
to
the,
be not accepted, but you have to
Well, that's a group,
join
isn't it?
and then you get, not approved, well, I guess approved.
I think if it's just a public page, you
It's
can
just a
just like
page.
follow it and
Okay.
Yeah.
it should be fine.
yeah,
It's a good question, though.
Because then I don't think other people can post on there, it's just the
Yeah.
moderators who can
Oh,
post.
okay, got
Right,
it, got it, got it, got it.
I think what you're thinking of is the Hadley
Hadley,
Community
yes.
page, which I think is really, it's a
Group discussion. Okay, so this is not that.
It is a
Okay.
moderated group discussion.
This is
Okay.
just our cute logos.
Right, this is the barn with the asparagus.
Announcements more
Yeah.
than anything else. Yeah.
But the good news there is, because I don't know, does the Hadley Historical Society have a Facebook page?
Yes.
They do have a Facebook, but we can cross-post if we make one for
Right.
us, or post any sort of
I-
Hadley events.
I think any catalyst or synergistic stuff that we can give to each other would be great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because everybody's working hard. And especially leading up, like now is the time, I think, to build momentum up to the 250th would be super cool.
Agreed.
Thank you for working on that, Courtney.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, if we make an
I don't know how she
Instagram,
does
if you do it
She's incredible.
with the same credentials as the Facebook, then we can link it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That'd be easy enough.
Great.
Awesome. Any other new business not brought before the meeting?
I have two things.
Of course you do.
The first one is to let us know as a group that we will have to approve the church's historical restriction deed.
Right.
That has to go through this committee as well.
You're talking about this, with the steeple?
With the steeple,
Yeah.
But the whole building will become, or at least the front part of the building, well, no, the whole building will become under that
Right.
restriction.
Now-
Yeah.
Now for that, since I can only speak for myself, but since I'm a member of that church, would I have to abstain being on this, or would I just have to say out loud?
That you're a member of the church. I
Yeah.
think, because I am too, so
Right.
there go two votes if we
Yeah.
had to, but.
I'm just trying to think
Yeah.
about.
We would still
Having
have
everything
4
be-
of us though, right? So
Yeah,
technically we could have.
there's
quorum
enough
without
to have a
you guys.
quorum. I'm just trying to make sure that like everything
Yeah.
is
But what
cookie
do we
cutter.
have to do? 'Cause it's-
Once the deed restriction is all completely written and it's still in process, then we would have to review it and agree to its stipulations.
And what is a deed restriction?
That you cannot essentially change the exterior of that building or use materials that don't fit the exterior of that building forever.
That's what they were trying to do with the Kettle and Vodka building, right? And then that got turned down, or that went away.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
Well,
how
that
is-
was another, I think issue.
But
that
Yeah, but
they
it was like
wanted
the same
to-
idea. I think that the deed restriction, I think they were trying to link that in with if the CPA granted the funds.
Well, they
Right.
have to, if it's an exterior,
Project.
Yeah.
So this is the.
So I
CPA
guess
funds require it.
if it's part of the agreement to receive the funds, what are we voting on?
only to accept the deed restriction.
Oh, okay, so it's more of a
Yeah, it's not,
formality.
It's
it has
a
nothing to do with
formality,
the funds.
yeah.
It's really, it is a formality, but we
But
we
you
have to
have to.
sign off on it, and the town has to sign off on it, and Massachusetts
I don't know that.
Historical
But yeah.
Preservation Society has to sign off on it,
Got
so
it.
it has a bazillion things.
That's,
So is that different from a preservation restriction?
Oh, it is a preservation.
that is what it is.
It's the
It is
same, okay.
historical
So that's the
preservation.
sort of thing that we're gonna wanna do for
Like a lot
other
of.
things. I know
Right.
you said it's a
Well,
lot of
there's,
work.
actually, Peg Tudor tried to do one in the bag of stuff that Alan looked through. There is one in there that,
Okay.
she tried to do, it's never signed. It was all put together but never signed.
well, that, you've been doing so much work on this.
I didn't do any work on that.
No, I'm saying, but the
Alan.
first, but I'm saying the first church
Oh, on the
stuff.
church, yeah.
It's
It is
been
spinning.
more work than I think anyone initially thought in terms of getting this thing through, so it's been really remarkable.
Nightmare.
Well,
And it's happening.
It's happening, right, yeah.
Yeah, well, we can't get the money without it happening.
Right.
So, and it was like, who's supposed to do this kind of thing?
well, I guess, do you wanna look into whether or not you guys can sign off on it, and then if not,
Yeah.
then
I'll ask the
four of
lawyer.
us.
The town lawyer will be able to tell
Yeah.
them pretty quickly. Yeah.
We'll just make sure the rest of us do.
Yeah, as long as we have a quorum, as long as there is a quorum of this commission, and depending on how people vote, even with us abstaining, if the lawyer decides that's what needs to happen or whatever, then it's still in good shape. But I want to make sure that everything's green lighted, you know what I mean? I don't want us to get sticky.
It's already way behind the deadline.
I was gonna
but
ask
that's
what the
not-
timeline
it's-
is.
The timeline was taken out of my hands when the town lawyer took it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
To go through it.
Yep,
So we have no.
I met my deadline, but.
yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
But what I'm thinking is that we could probably have an answer from the lawyer, so we can bring it back next meeting, perhaps?
I'll check.
We can
with-
try.
I'll check with, oh, help me, in the town, hall, Kayla. I'll check with Kayla, she
Yeah.
would know, yeah.
That's all we can do is try, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What was the projected timeline, just out of curiosity?
Well, it should have been done before it has to be done before any funds can be released. Fortunately, it's not doing anything right now.
Right.
It won't be until spring when they start putting the steel interior structure in. That money will have to be paid
Right.
out, I suspect. I think we're all set right now. But
Okay.
it has to be done before they can do anything more to it.
Gotcha, that makes
It's
sense.
supposed to have been done 30 days before they started.
Yeah.
So it's like a chicken and an egg type of
Right, you
situation.
got it.
Okay. That sounds complicated. I'm glad I'm not.
So that
doing
was
it.
one thing. You said you had two things, right? Am I remembering
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I did. Alan went through that entire bag. I never would have had time to.
I don't
did.
know how.
And he typed up a whole list of what he thinks should go where. So, sent it to me, so I have it. My suggestion at this point in time is just to stick it in the bag and wait till spring, till somebody has
Yeah.
enough time to go through it.
What is it?
There are things in there, for example, this is things that were found in Peg
Something
Tudrin's.
jump out at me?
Yeah, things that were found in Peg Tudrin's home, and, so her sisters wanted us to figure out where all this stuff should go.
Oh, that's
And some of it should go, obviously, to the Hadley Historical Commission, because, it is stuff that she did through the Historical Commission, so it belongs to us. There are some books in there that, were produced in, back in the 20th century. There's a whole photo, a whole envelope of photos of the cemetery that should go to the Cemetery Commission. It was done in 1999, so I'm trying to think.
Which cemetery?
Old Hadley. Oh, and
It's not
North.
my gold.
Old
Well,
Hadley and
right,
North
I'm like,
Hadley.
is it my gold war project?
Yeah, yep.
It's actually.
Oh, you did your Older War project there? Oh, good for you.
Russell
Russell,
built
yeah.
is what I catalog,
Yep.
because that's normal.
So, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and some things he says, either the Historical Commission or the Historical Society, and I trust what he has written here.
Yeah. He's so thorough.
Yeah, he is thorough, and, pretty honest, there's a Hadley 350th calendar in there, which can go to the Historical Society. I think I have one at home, maybe 2 or 3 actually at home. So, yeah, so that's basically, he's gone through it and made some designations, which I think I would recommend to us that we, at some point, pull them apart, sort them according to his designation, and then vote to go forward with that. So you want to put this in that bag so it stays? I mean, I can get a copy again at home, but that way, if somebody wants to take it apart and sort all the things out, they can do that. It isn't going to
Isn't
be
that
needed
beautiful?
at this point.
Of that Oxbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was
This
it
is
flooded?
Wild. You guys should look at this.
Yeah.
This is an intense.
Check that out.
Historical landscapes, yeah, that's,
Yeah, that's part of our domain too.
Yeah, it used to be, before it moved.
What?
But like,
Well, the Oxbow.
Like,
Oh,
wasn't
no,
it
I
park-
mean, I mean, all of it, the whole agricultural
Trees.
landscape
Yeah.
preservation.
but the problem of it is, we have no place to put it,
To put what?
all of these
Oh,
documents.
these documents,
Yeah.
oh.
Whereas,
There's no office, right?
Right.
There's no other.
no
How about
storage,
anything?
no
We
storage
have, we have a
facility.
basement in town hall.
Yeah, some of it he recommends going to the library, so that everybody
Yeah,
can
because
have
they do
access
have
to
a
it.
historical.
Yeah.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, that's probably one of the ones he thinks should go to the library.
Whoa. This is really intense, you guys.
They're really, yeah.
But this is like some huge project that I'm curious if it ever got completed or not.
What's the name of it?
Long Range Historical Records Strategic Plan, 2003-2004. Hadley Municipal Offices and Hadley Historical Commission. It's a massive plan with a budget of $25,000 that they projected. And then I don't know if anything ever happened with this, but it was basically to document all records throughout the town. And I'm curious if
Yeah,
there was any sort of follow through. Because it
Hadley
says
has-
that they had a grant, but then I know
Yeah.
nothing about this.
but Hadley gets grants to do those kinds of studies, and then the studies sit
Right,
notoriously.
or there's no one to do the work.
Right.
Like we get grant funding, but then, because there's these wonderful concepts and ideas, in my own experience, and like, then there's no one to really drive to have that grant be, and the end work done, unfortunately.
And that's when we did have an active long-range plan committee. We did for a while.
Should we close the meeting?
I think so. Thank you.
Yeah.
So next meeting, January 21st and the 16th. Will February 16th work for people because it's school break?
Yeah, I just wanted to note that we're probably gonna be around, so,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not-
fine with me.
I'm not
I just
going
wanted
anywhere.
to- Okay.
You're saying you're not gonna be around the February meeting?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, you're
so
not
it
going
should-
anywhere.
I don't know.
Do you have-
19th, Martin Luther King
Don't
Day.
think we're going anywhere that.
January 21st
And we can always change it at the next meeting, but.
is what's on here.
21st is my birthday, so I guess we'll be
Extra
having some cupcakes on at the historical.
I'm putting it on my calendar, but that's only 4 days after my surgery. I don't even know if I'll be allowed to drive at that point in time, so I can always do that if I feel up
Right,
to it.
yeah. We'll make it work. All right.
Okay, cool.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second, great. Irene, Courtney. All right, meeting
And-
adjourned.